Hey, what's up, guys? I'm coming to you today with my top 5 reasons why I think Sabine is not going to die and will survive Star Wars Rebels, the entirety of the entire show. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen Star Wars Rebels Season 3 or the season finale for Season 3, 0 Hour, I'm going to be talking about some things that happen in that as evidence to support this theory. And so, with that said, going forward, let's start at number 5. In 0 Hour, the Season 3 season finale, none of our main characters died. And that's one of the reasons. You see, even Kallus survived, and you could say he's not really a main character. But, and he was the one everybody thought was going to die. But none of our main characters died. Kanan, Zeb, everybody that some people theorized might have been expendable, none of them died. So that kind of implies that Disney's going less towards killing. They're not going to go full Game of Thrones on this show and kill off everybody. And, that's basically number 5. They're just not going to go crazy with killing everyone. So it's not like everybody has to die. Number 4, she's too young. All right, she's a young character, and Disney's not in the business of killing children. Even though she's not, you could argue she's not a child, but she's still very young. And so in the eyes of the executives at Disney, somebody who's 18, 19 is still a child. That's going to be a little bit too dark for something that Disney would do. So I don't think they would kill off a very young character. The same reason I think Ezra is safe as well. Number 3, we see no Mandalorian ships at Scarif. All right. Now, we see no Mandalorian ships at none of the Protectorate fighters. We also don't see them anywhere else through the Star Wars trilogy, right? We don't see them at the Battle of Yavin. We don't see them at the Battle of Endor. And that tells us something. That tells us that the Mandalorian Civil War is going to require them. They're not getting involved. They're doing their own thing. And that own thing is going to be huge. The Mandalorian Civil War is going to be a huge story arc in Disney's new stories, and it's going to be, a lot of it is going to have to do with Sabine. She's going to be a huge part of that. As a matter of fact, that's going to be a big breaking off point, and we're going to see it started next season, and it's going to be way too important for them to sacrifice one of the key players in that story arc. Number 2, there are better options. There are better characters that can die. There's somebody dying or somebody sacrificing themselves or leaving the show or something like that is always a very big story arc point for any significant, whether it's a season finale or a mid-season finale or even a series finale. But there are better options that can also be meaningful, that can advance her character. Her mother, for example, might die saving her life, or her brother, or Fen Rao is actually a much better option in this case because he's already an established fighter, but he's older. He's been around. And in storytelling, a character who is older, who has served as a mentor and gotten, your main character to a point of becoming the hero, has then served their purpose. Then they can, effectively be like Obi-Wan Kenobi and pass on into the Force now that they've done their job. All right, I've taken you this far. I can't take you any farther. Fen Rao would be a great option to die if somebody had to. If the story called for it, there are much better characters to die. And my number 1 reason is that this story, Star Wars Rebels, is the future for a lot of what Disney has going. And Sabine is one of their number 1 characters. She's young. She's popular. She's artistic. She's female, and she's pretty. She's got everything, and she's strong, and she's she's a Mandalorian. She's got almost everything that you could possibly want for the future of your franchise moving forward in today's market. Everything about her is perfect for Disney, for children, for the youth going forward. And she also changes her look so often that it's a merchandising dream come true. And I hate to steer it that way, but that's just the fact of the matter. How many hairstyles has she had right now? She's changed the art on her armor. That means they already have at least 3 or 4 different designs for an action figure that they could sell only as of where we are right now, and then the accessories. You have the dark saber. That's you can have Sabine with her guns. I already have the Black Series for Sabine, and I'm already wishing I had another one because I want a dark saber version. I want a jetpack version. I want multiple head sculpts to reflect the different hairstyles. I want other things first, but these are things that public will demand and that people will buy. So she is a money-making machine, her character herself. So, there's absolutely no reason to stop that well before its time. So I think Sabine is going to live for a very long time. I think she will be involved in whatever future franchises they end up doing. If they break off The Mandalorian Civil War into being its own TV show, I think she would be a huge part of that. I think that's what all this stuff is, leading towards. And those are my top 5 reasons why Sabine is safe. Let me know what you think. Do you still think that she's going to die? Do you think she's going to still inspire the Knights of Ren and she has to die to do that? By the way, I do think she still could be an inspiration for the Knights of Ren, but now I'm not convinced that she has to die to do it. She could totally live and still do that. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. There's still a giveaway going on for a Rogue One DVD, Blu-ray, whatever you want, a $20 Amazon gift card. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment, and let me know what you think, guys. I will be doing the announcement of the giveaway at the end of the week, so stay tuned for that, and it'll be at the end of one of my videos, so you got to watch all the way through. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and check out some of my other videos here for some of my other Star Wars theory. I'm going to put some links to them here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.